Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to today's video. Sorry to like put you at an awkward space in my office. I just don't want to stand in front of the window because there's people walking by and they'll be like, what are you doing? Are you talking to yourself? So yes, welcome to a cleaning and decluttering video. A little bit of cleaning, a lot of decluttering, and just going through the house, going through here, there, everywhere, so we can like minimize, because it feels weird to say right now because I haven't filmed the video where I tell you that we're moving, but we're moving. I will have posted it already, so if you're like, what are you talking about, it's linked below in the recent videos. And I just need to get rid of stuff, guys. Like, I have been getting rid of things, we have been, and we need to keep doing that. And there's like furniture and things that I know we're not going to bring, so I want to go through the storage room and get that pink velvet chair that was in my office at the old house. I know I'm not going to bring that, and I probably will get rid of the ottoman with it because it's like a matching set, which is in that corner. And I know there's like the velvet lounge thing that I put over there last winter. That's not going to come with us. I don't need like any velvet furniture in Florida, I feel like. So yes, guys, we just have a lot to do. I hope you're ready. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you do, and let's get started. It's absolutely freezing down here, so I will have some pep in my step. Sorry it's dark. Guys, there's so much stuff in here that I need to go through and get rid of. That's that chair I was just talking about. And then I'm gonna line up a bunch of stuff over here. Oops, sorry, it's so bright. I'm gonna line up a bunch of stuff over there just so I have like an idea in my head of what I need to do. I should go through toys, but that probably won't happen in this video at least. And then that's that lounge thing I was talking about that I need to get rid of. I am going to bring this. I really like this bench. I feel like that will fit a Florida vibe a lot better than it ever did at this house. We're taking this bed, those side tables and lamps I'll get rid of. So yes, let's do all the things and get done just as much stuff as possible. So my designated corner is ready, and I'm going to start loading this up with a bunch of different things that we're not going to be bringing with us. We're trying to be very smart about this move in terms of not bringing things we're not going to use, or even things we're not sure if we're going to use. It's not worth bringing because we're not moving just down the street or like 30 minutes away. It's like halfway across the country, and obviously it's very expensive to move your stuff that far. So we just want to make sure what we bring is like worth bringing, and we also have to store things for a couple of weeks. So I cannot like emphasize enough how much we're trying to downsize and just get rid of things, and anything I know absolutely for sure we're not going to bring is going in that corner right now. I had to change because it's freezing. I'm not in Florida yet. I'm going to start going through some toys, take a break from that, and then I'll probably get back to that once I feel like over here is a little less crazy. I filmed this video over, I think, 3 or 4 days, so I have so much stuff to go through with you guys. We're going to do the kitchen, my closet, we'll be upstairs, downstairs, and I wanted to first just sort these toys to see what we even have, and then I also am trying to just get all the toys in the same area, because if your house is like mine, some are in the basement, some are in the living room, some are upstairs, and when things are that separated, it's hard to see how much of each item you actually have. So I've been working on getting things all in the same place, and I also have been going through the baby stuff when Forrest is not around, because this is like the only category of things I have a hard time letting go of. Like, I love to get rid of stuff, but any baby things I just feel bad. So yes, if he's not paying attention, if he's sleeping with his dad at school, that's when I go through this stuff, because if he sees something he hasn't seen in a while, he starts playing with it, then I feel bad and feel like I can't get rid of it. So you've got to be strategic any way you can. And I have no idea where I will use those 3 baskets in the new house, but they are so pretty. I love those. I got them at Target a couple years ago, and I had them under the island at the old house, so I just cannot get rid of those. Those 2 stools I'm going to get rid of though, because I've never really used them, even though they're so pretty. Okay, so all of this is very baby stuff that I know Forrest doesn't want anymore. This one's empty, so I can just use it for something along the way. I don't know if we're gonna keep these or not, only because he empties it out, and honestly, that's it. Like, he doesn't really play with them. Maybe if we get another one of those plastic pools and put it in there, he will like it, but I'm like 50-50 on that. So let's actually, I'm gonna pull this over here where all of this stuff is. So starting at the chairs, all of this stuff is going to go. I was really thinking about those. A lot of this is baby stuff. This is gonna go too. And then I'm gonna start working in there again and just bring stuff out and add it into this pile. We're going to move on from the basement and the storage room for now, circle back there later, and then of course again in future videos. And I wanted to move on to my office for a little bit, so I just pulled some decor off the shelves that I know I won't be using in the new house. And then I also have to go through these drawers and get rid of a bunch of skincare and makeup products. I did the same thing in my bathroom in another video like a week or so back, but I have even more here. So I'm just going to donate a bunch of this stuff to friends, family, whoever wants it. And by the end of this, I have 2 of these bags completely filled on top of what I got rid of upstairs. So mission get rid of things, you guys, is in full effect. Well, another day, another project. So today I wanted to go through the bottom area of this closet. I did not get to this top shelf that I'm showing you right now, but it's not terrible. I did, however, get through this bottom area. So we are going to go through this like stackable drawer container thing and then this other side here. And I basically have kept filming equipment in here, like my tripod, my lights, and then extra toys and art supplies for Forrest. Kind of like a random combination, but it has worked. And I wanted to go through these drawers just to get rid of random things. I know there's like random packaging from opening his art supplies, not getting rid of the packaging in a busy moment, and just random papers that are crumpled up. So I want to know that all of his art supplies are in one place, kind of like the toys, and that way when we move I only have like one container of that. I feel like 4 drawers is plenty for a 2.5-year-old. So I just want to have like all the paper in one drawer, the stickers in another, the paint and markers in another, and make sure this is good to go too. We are all organized and good to go on the stackable drawers, so I'm going to work on the other side, get rid of some random decor over here, and like that little light thing I will put in my office, so it will be very nice and clean in here. And then I'm going to start laying out some toys and taking pictures of them. Luckily, we have a bunch of neighbors around with little kids and like little babies, so people will like, you know, post things on our neighborhood page and give things away to each other that they don't need. So that's what I'm doing right here. It's just so much much easier than bringing everything to a donation center. And also, I would rather someone like have this stuff for free than have to pay for it. It's already been paid for. It just needs to be used. So I gave away a bunch of toys, a lot of like those Love Every toys for learning, which are so great, but for us it's just like so far beyond the ones I'm giving away. His Ugg boots, his bog boots, won't need those in Florida. That red truck I was going to give away, and then he started playing with it, so we kept it. Backpack, a Minnie Mouse, a shopping cart, just a bunch of different things. I just put them on the porch and people came and got whatever they wanted. So that is just like the most amazing thing ever. So useful. Hatch baby changing pad, all of this stuff went to people who can use it instead of just sitting in our house, not being touched and collecting dust. And I figured I'd tell you guys / ask you, we're going to use pods for moving since we have to store things. So if you have any experience with pods, let me know your tips and tricks, experience, all of that in the comments. That would be so helpful. So thank you in advance. Okay, so it's a few days later. We have a lot of work to do today, and we did just get rid of the daybed that was in here. We're not bringing it, obviously, so wanted to get rid of it. And then I believe somebody wants these chairs. I have to ask Chad. He's the one that's like been handling all of that stuff. And we do need to get rid of this desk, I just realized. And I can't remember what this corner looked like a couple days ago when I was bringing things out of the storage room, but we have gotten rid of at least a couple things that were over here, and we have family who wants this. So one more thing off our list. All right, you guys, so as you can see, we are moving on to the kitchen, and I just included a few before clips of a few cabinets just so you know what it's looking like in here. So a little bit from each one is my goal, and I know taking like a few things from each of your cabinets doesn't seem like much, but if you're doing that around your whole house, it really does add up to a ton of different things. And I'm trying to do this in phases. Like I literally am trying to get rid of at least a couple things every single day, so it honestly just feels so good. Like I love a fresh start. I love not feeling like things are jam-packed. I love opening a cabinet and still having room to grow and not things just being here, there, everywhere, flying out at you. So we have a lot of water bottles. We do not need all of these. That is very easy to get rid of. And then I was going through all of the lids and caps, and if I couldn't find a lid or a cap for something, there was no reason to keep it because we haven't been using it for that reason. So I'm playing a little matchmaker right here to make sure all of those are good to go. I'll get rid of some water glasses, a champagne flute, and then I will move on to the baby cabinet, get rid of some bottles in there, and just go through everything, you guys. So that's what that one looks like. A lot more room in there. The plates, the dishes, the bowls, the coffee cups, all of that stuff. A little bit from everywhere. Feels so good. All this footage of going through this house has me so excited to go through the new house and organize it at like a whole new level. I want everything very aesthetically pleasing, very pretty, very organized. You guys, like, I cannot wait for those videos. I hope you're excited. We have a lot of those mini countertop appliances like the griddle, the panini maker, and we don't need all of those. So I'm just gonna keep the waffle maker. Going through the medicine now, I always keep baby medicine completely separate from adult medicine. That way there's never the possibility of accidentally giving something to Forrest that he's not old enough for. So just a little like safety tip for you. And then I also will tape up any of the paperwork we get from the doctor for him in this cabinet so we never lose it. I took it down for filming, but another little tip that hopefully someone will find helpful. Still love a Lazy Susan for sippy cup parts. That is just like one of my favorite things ever. And now we're going to go through this coffee cabinet. And I did this a few months ago, but I wanted to do it again, you guys. Like a little bit here and there, a little bit every day over time adds up so much, even for spring cleaning. I'm sure some of you are still spring cleaning even though it's summer. And everything that's going, I started gathering in the corner of the kitchen. I even had Chad helping me because the coffee is really like his thing, so I wanted him to go through those French presses and all of like the little coffee accessories. We have a lot of them, and honestly some things I would love to keep, like that green pitcher with the matching glasses is so pretty, but we haven't used it in so long. It's very heavy and it is obviously extremely breakable, so thinking about like how much it costs to move that and all the extra paper and the possibility of it breaking, like so many negatives that I just feel like it's not worth it. And that times a million, like the mirror in the dining room. I know you guys love that. I love it too, but we were asked to sell it and it's just so breakable that I didn't want to risk taking it with us, breaking it, and then it being suddenly worthless versus being able to get a little money for it. So sometimes you just have to do what makes the most sense, even if you don't want to. We're going through a medicine cabinet over here, and these canisters I've had since the old house. Haven't used them like out as decor in a long time, so those I'm going to let go of too. And this is where I'm at with the kitchen. I went through all of these cabinets. I didn't go through the island because I know Chad's going to want to do that. It's all of our countertop appliances like the Ninja Foodie, a juicer, and I think he's probably going to want to keep all that stuff. And then all of this is from the cabinets. Things we haven't used in a very long time, are by far the easiest to let go. So that, I feel like I need to do a little bit more, but also that's a really good start. And one of the things staying is this table at the front door. I'm taking everything on it and I'm taking that bench. So I need to get everything out of these drawers. And it's just a bunch of random stuff, like that's a table runner and then Forrest artwork I've been keeping in these. So I need to get a little storage container for that stuff. We're on to the last project, and this is going to be going through my closet a little bit. I will adjust the lighting once we get in there so it's not like as red as it looks right now. We went through our closets a couple weeks ago and we got rid of 6 huge bags of clothing, but I haven't gotten rid of a lot of winter stuff, and there's some boots down there and whatnot. So let's see what we can come up with. And this is what I came up with from my closet. A couple pairs of boots, some heels I haven't worn in a long time, some dresses, pants, and like spandexy shorts over here, and then a bunch of winter things. And if I didn't wear that much last year, then I know I like really don't need it. I know there's going to be a couple semi-cool days here and there, but I don't need like an entire winter wardrobe. So again, I did just go through those closets a couple weeks ago, but I feel like that's a pretty good amount. I'm going to end the video here. I feel like we did a pretty good amount of decluttering, but at the same time, like, I don't think I'll ever feel like I did enough. So I'm just trying to do a little bit every day. And I know over the next couple weeks it will add up and hopefully end up being a lot of stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like it, subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you. So much moving and new house content is coming, like decorating. You guys know I'm so excited to decorate. Cannot wait. So yes, a lot of fun stuff over the next couple months. There are recent videos below. Don't miss out on that. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.